Welcome, I'll be reacting to Space, 1999, Season 1, Episode 8. This is not a market substitute. Please support the original.
When Tony Cellini began to believe that he was closing for a second time with his mortal enemy.
Interesting decor in his quarters. That's a lot of weapons. You know, we could have used some of this earlier with that baby star that was absorbing the lasers. Where was this crewman then? Where?
I beat computer every time.
Sure, you're programmed.
Wouldn't stop me beating you. Checkmate. Computer's probably angry because you insulted her.
Sonny? What you doing, sleepwalking?
And that's not easy. Carter knows how to fight.
Medical to embarkation immediately. Kano, he's on board the standby Eagle using Carter's comlock. Stop him.
The Eagle's on manual control, Commander. Computer can do nothing.
Oh.
I've never really understood your admiration for him.
Helena, he's not a coward, nor is he emotionally disturbed.
He's a suppressed hysteric. He didn't even take his toothbrush.
Helena,
That's her argument. I like it.
you didn't know him before the Ultra Probe was launched. He was the best amateur athlete I've ever seen.
My report reinforced the case against him. I just presented the facts as I saw them.
There were no facts!
He is unstable, and as such, he's a threat to the safety of Alpha.
Maybe I should have used a laser and killed him.
John.
Why don't you write another letter to the Space Commission?
He had called it Ultra.
Space News.
Flashback.
Dateline September 3rd, 1996. Brought to you from Houston.
We need a decision, you know. You can't both go. Someone's got to control the whole operation from here.
Black.
Well, the gods know the better astronaut.
The gods know my foot. The gods know the best brains have to stay down here on Alpha. Still, I wish I was going.
Commander, Captain Tony Cellini.
I love that she's narrating.
Dr. Darwin King. Embarkation and countdown continued without a hitch. Launch took place at 1200 hours on schedule.
I just love the design of this show. The probe interior, all of this. The music right now is beautiful. I like how she's in charge of nutrition and she's like, here, have some coffee. Maybe it was tea, but it's just funny. I wonder if we'll ever do a manned mission like this.
There's absolutely no sign of life from any of them.
Can they really be empty? Perhaps it's some huge conference of all space peoples, and this is just their car park.
Well, where's the conference?
All the previous vessels who came here.
There's got to be someone around. Docking seal is perfect. Atmosphere is safe.
Temperature, 28 degrees. Radiation,
0. What could be better?
Come on, Sesame, open up.
wind, noise, light. It's pretty weird.
Main circuits have blown. Try manual.
Ah!
Hold on! I'm coming through!
Ugh. Come on. I expected them to board the spaceship, it be abandoned, and then they'd encounter something. I did not expect something to be at the airlock waiting for them. Yikes. Ah. Yes. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. When you have space travel, you need to always have conventional weapons because the aliens aren't always affected by the laser guns. He gets it. Tony gets it. If only he had a broadsword. Can he travel 8 months in just that? What about supplies?
Despite his ordeal, Cellini executed a brilliant maneuver to put his lifeboat into a low orbit round Ultra, which hurled him back towards Earth. He survived alone in that module for over 6 months.
Wow. To have that level of trauma and then be all alone for that long would mess anyone up.
Captain Cellini.
I just love the color design in this show. All the blues and oranges. You have her dress, the walls, but the flowers are orange and yellow. It's just brilliant. Consistently in every episode.
The green-eyed monster from outer space is firmly established in childhood fantasy, like Father Christmas. How can they possibly believe?
Now look, let's not get off on the wrong track, okay?
The fact is, if a man with a red coat and white beard drove into town, he'd be arrested, certified, unbelievable. And that's what you are going to do with me and my monster, right?
Their story is Tony bungled the decompression procedure, opened the airlock prematurely, and killed the crew.
Well, that seems a logical explanation.
That's not what happened.
At least it's easier to believe than a monster, isn't it? Unfortunately, it's Commissioner Dixon who'll be the judge of that.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Oh, sit down, please. Oh.
This reminds me of M's office. This is from Russia with Love. This looks so similar. I'm not crazy, right? You see it too. Let's go back. Look at the store, right? In the paneling. Is this the same set? Because this is just too much of a coincidence. Normally, I never Google things to avoid spoilers, but I think because this is purely a set question, I should be safe. So, Space 1999, Dragon's Domain, James Bond set. Let's see. The James Bond movie series was having a hiatus due to The Man with the Golden Gun not performing well. So the set for M's office was used as the office. Sorry, I shouldn't be this excited about spotting that. For anyone who does not know, I am a massive classic James Bond fan.
We are in the red, aren't we?
And you're in M's room.
James, but there's nothing like failure for drying up the money supply. What caused the interference on that tape?
How can you say? Could be anyone.
Could it be him?
Well, yeah, Tony could have done it, although I can't honestly see why he should.
As a cover-up, are you going to suggest the monster did it, Koenig?
Yeah.
We can't dismiss that possibility. Is that your case against Cellini holds no more water than his story does.
Ooh.
Quite obviously, you're not concerned with your reputations.
But John,
Oh, he got her a little flower.
That's doing very well.
That's very beautiful. Is it for me?
He is pretty smooth. He knew he was in the doghouse a bit.
John, something quite extraordinary.
Graveyard of Ships?
Kind of a space murder show.
Yeah.
Well, those could be the same spaceships he saw behind Ultra. And if they are, we could be facing the same danger he faced.
I think they need to get some of the weapons from Tony's quarters and distribute them to the security teams. Like now.
Alan, I want a docking eagle on pad 1 for immediate liftoff. I want an escort. 3 ships ready for action. Go.
Why are you going out there? Stay on Alpha. And bring the spear with you. Where are your weapons?
He's got a chance to clear himself after.
Tony knows their guns have no effect. Why did he not go to his quarters and pick everything up off the walls? That's what I would do. Out of all the jobs on Alpha, I want to be in the security team because clearly they need help. I'm also wearing purple, so I'm good to go. This is so neat, seeing like the passenger module and how it all works. I love the Eagles. If I had seen this show as a kid and got myself an Eagle model, I'd have been so annoying. I would have brought it with me everywhere and just been like, woo, woo. It's probably best I didn't have it, actually. I think it's more that Tony didn't want to risk any more lives because he watched his entire crew get killed.
That doesn't mean he was necessarily right about the monster.
No, but it makes him look a whole lot righter.
Not to mention everything you've encountered.
Well, they do look somewhat like flies caught in a spider's web.
Which brings us back to monsters.
Where's the spider? There are going to be so many ships docked because it's like the alien ship with the probe, with his ship, with the new Eagle. That's good, but you really should have brought the spear because it would have been a lot longer. Which is good when you're fighting a tentacle monster. Maybe it's one of his shields. I think he had a shield on the wall, didn't he? I'd have to go back. Oh, I see. He's anchoring himself. I would have thrown it. A spear would be really handy right about now, wouldn't it? Oof. The knife on your belt. Get the knife out. As you go through, go like that. Yeah, come on. It's right here. Get it. The eye. Get the blue thing. Right there. Hit it in the glowy thing. Well, at least they have a rifle this time. Maybe it will be more effective. I'm telling you, hit the blue eye thing. No. Yes! Now you're getting it. But I think we lost Tony. It's probably too late. You're just gonna leave the bodies like that? At least give them a proper... We can't really bury them, but something.
The monster.
Tony, Cellini, and the monster? No.
Well, St. George and the Dragon sounds pretty flat. Till you know the story.
The story is part of our history now, Helena. I think Tony would be very happy to know he put new life into an old myth.
Yeah. That was both a really fun episode and also extraordinarily frustrating. I absolutely adored all the flashbacks, getting to see everyone's backstory before the current time, and of course, M's office. That was great. I wasn't expecting that at all. Tony is a fascinating character, so insistent on the truth the whole time, even though it was damaging his career and making everyone think that he was lying or deliberately covering up the truth about a mistake, and in reality he had actually faced a monster. My objection, which probably came out a little bit during the reaction, I collect weapons the same as he does, although I collect European and medieval weapons. Why didn't he bring them? Let me pull up his quarters again. I am counting multiple spears, axes, knives, and is that a polearm back there? Anyway, either way, huge array of these beautiful weapons that are designed specifically for combat situations like he faced later in the episode. He didn't bring any of them. He brought a knife? Really? Tony! Here's another corner of his room. Look at this spear. Why did he not bring that? He had all the tools available to him. He could have survived. And then if you're facing a monster and it has this huge glowy eye, what do? You go for the eye. And he's like going like right above it, right here. I'm like, what are you doing? All he had to do, go to his bedroom, pick up that spear, go to the ship, stab its eye. It's not difficult, Tony. That being said, this was a great episode. I definitely want to go back and rewatch it. I think it's one of the better ones so far. But Tony, a man, don't put weapons in your room and then not use them. But next St. George's Day, when I do my toast, I'll do an extra one for you.